Just tell him that after 2 or 3 months, if the guy hasn't opened up about wanting a relationship and you don't know if he wants one, just tell him that you met a guy and he wants a relationship with you and you're thinking about it. If he likes you, he will protest and he will offer a relationship. If he doesn't like you, he's gonna wish you luck. It's that simple, okay? Some people have limits of how much they like you. It's nothing personal, okay? It's not you, it's him.
If you want to know if he wants to go out with you or not, ask him, are you busy this week? You see, let's say you're texting a guy and you're noticing that he's not asking you out. Literally ask him, are you busy this week? We'll get a response that will tell you whether or not he likes you. Why? For example, if he says, yes, I'm busy this week. Like, I'm very busy. Okay, fine. He doesn't like you. But if he says, yes, but I'm free this day. Yes, but I have some time to kill. That means that, yeah, I'm busy, but I could put you in there. If he gives you a response with yes, but, or no, I'm not busy, then that means you can say, oh, well, maybe I'm going to this thing tomorrow. Maybe you want to tag along? And most of the time he's gonna fucking tag along, because I would tag along. It's a way for you to save face because you're seeing if whether or not he wants to, and it's an easy way to ask him out without being rejected by.
If somebody's playing hard to get with you, if somebody's always giving you a maybe, if somebody's saying, let me know when you're available and I'll let you know if I'm free, just always say this. Put them back on their court and say, you let me know when you're available and we'll make it happen. And you stop initiating contact. You stop responding. You respond to their questions, but you stop giving them your attention. You stop asking questions. If they say, hey, how are you doing? You say, not much, getting work done. I hope your day goes well. And you're done. You only will respond to when they're free. Because most of the time when somebody gives you a maybe, they're not interested and they just want to play with you. So the way to do that is to put the ball back on their court and you're done. If they like you, they will initiate the contact. And if they don't like you, they'll ignore you or initiate contact, but not ask you out. Just ask you stupid questions. Don't entertain them. Be busy, push them away until they're ready to come.
So the first sign is this, is that the number one sign, actually, I mean, now mind you, when I say he wants to see you again, I don't mean he wants a relationship with you. I mean that he liked you and he wants to see you again, okay? And this also applies after sex. Okay, this also applies after sex. Now, some guys might give you a sympathy text, so you have to watch out for the other signs, but this applies in most of those situations. So the first one is that he texts you after the date. Every single time that I like the woman, I've texted her after the date. Or if I want to play it cool, I wait until the next day, never after 12 p.m. Because what they're doing is that they want to, most guys do that because they're anxious and they want to know the answers. It's kind of like when you want to know the answer to something that you're curious about, right? And so even though people know not to text, I can promise you, they'll still text you because the emotion of liking you is so intense that they have to find some relief in getting a return text from you, because to them, you responding means you want to see you responding means you want to see him again. So they'll always send you a text, hey, I liked it, blah blah blah. They'll be like, hey, I had a great time today. Tyrell wants to see you again. That kind of stuff, right? So that's the first one.
By the way, we're offering a 30% off discount code for all of my courses. It'll end in 7 days, so it'll end August 14th using the coupon code Alex. Purchase all of my courses with that coupon. And 20% off all of my coaching, one-on-one coaching, using the coupon code Alex. And that ends at the end of this month. Purchase it now. I won't close the channel.
Control your emotions. Stop pursuing the guy. Stop trying to make things happen. Let it happen. As a woman, all you gotta do is just be there. Like, just be there. Like a fucking statue. Just be there and things will happen. Okay? Where you guys go wrong is when you guys try to take the initiative into your own hands. That's where you guys go wrong. Because then you guys try to initiate everything. If you ever want to talk about these types of things with a guy that you like, you don't bring it up. I would prefer for you to pull away and let him complain to you while you're pulling away. Because if he likes you, he's not going to have the pride to apply my tactic. He's going to be so desperate that he's going to say, I don't give a fuck about tactics. I need to relieve this feeling.
Next one is that when you're on the date with him, he pretty much talks about having another date with you. So he'll be like, what, you haven't been there? Okay, you know what? Next time, let's go. Next time, let's do that, right? Let me tell you something, man. If I go on a date and this girl's a 300-pound gorilla and I'm not totally not into her, okay? I am not, and I am not talking about the future. The only future I'm talking about is getting home and smoking a blunt to recover from this experience. Okay, so a guy will never ever make a future plan with you if he doesn't feel the vibe. Okay, so that's the first thing. This is not a definite thing, 100% thing that he should do, but for the most part, this is what guys do when they like you.
Narcissism is something that anybody can see. Not anybody can see, but if you Google the signs of narcissistic people, narcissistic people pretty much expose themselves over time, or sometimes they expose themselves early by saying that I'm a narcissist. And I'm not going to talk about some of the signs, but some of the signs are never taking accountability, always gaslighting you, and switching things around to you, acting like the victim when they got caught cheating. They don't say, I'm sorry, I cheated. They'll say, I cheated because you don't talk about this, you don't do this, you don't do that. That kind of stuff, right? But narcissistic people, there is just no compromise. You will never change them. In fact, when it comes to a narcissistic person, you're the one that changes, not them. With narcissistic people, they don't change, you change, because they will never change. They're like Westbrook. They just one change.
The third one is when he does text you back. When he does text you, by the way, always let the guy text you first after the date. I don't give a fuck what happened. Okay, and if he never texts you and you're desperate, just text him 1 week later. But I could promise you, he doesn't want to hear from you. Okay, so what the next thing is that he wants to see you again, which is the most obvious thing on the planet, is that when he texts you and he says, I had a great time, what the guy would do is set up another date. Now, sometimes a guy won't text you after the date because they may know the game well. Don't trust on it. 95 out of 100 times, he doesn't know the game. He's just reacting out of instinct. Most likely he doesn't like you. But sometimes the number one thing is that he'll make a date. He'll text you and say, hey, let's meet up another time. He'll either text you when he texts you saying, I had a great time, or he'll text you midweek with some excuse, and then he'll ask you out again. It's very simple, okay? This is, and I say this very simple, but again, I can promise you, a lot of you ladies, when you like the guy, you're not going to think of this. It's going to be a little bit more complicated in your head, but you have to make it simple. This is very simple, straight to the point, no backflips, no spinning roonies. If you just do what I am telling you, you will find out if this person wants to see you again. Just don't make the first move. Never make the first move after the date. Let them make the first move, and that's how I will go about it.
Be cold in text message and happy in person. You see, like I said in the previous video, you want to be the kind of person that looks like they're pissed off when they're texting, but in real life are very happy and very joyful. It's the contrast that gives you that edge, and it makes people kind of like anticipate meeting you again, and it creates a sense of fear inside. I'm telling you, like, it really does. I had a friend of mine who did that to me, and he's a guy, and he's just a friend of mine, and it worked on me. It got me like, oh, why is he pissed off? But that's just how he texted people. All right, so be cold in text message, not a lot of LOLs, not a lot of ha-has. All right, and be very happy in person.
Most people back away for a few reasons. One, they need space from you. They're a little too tired from you. And it remind me to make a video why men pull away. The second one is they're trying to manipulate you, right? Some guys pull away, especially when there's no reason why. They pull away. I'm not crying though, people. I'm not crying, all right? But like, oh my God, people, he's opening up. I ain't opening up. A lot of times people pull away because they just need space. I mean, they just need space, right? Sometimes they pull away because there's an ex. Sometimes they pull away because they're mad. The point is that when a guy pulls away, you cannot run after him.
Desire is never about possessing you completely. Desire is more about the imagination, because as soon as you have what you desire, it is absolutely an unmitigated part of human nature to take it for granted. That's just how it is. And in the beginning of meeting somebody, they will have peak desire for you. And maybe as the years go by, you have periodic peaks and valleys. But it's never going to stay at peak. Okay?
Another thing is that the ones that desire you the most, for the most part, will never have you. Like that's the paradox behind this, is that there are guys out there that want you more than your man, but the only reason why they desire you is because they cannot have you.
Number one, late on dates. That motherfucker should be so excited to see you, he wants to time travel for the time of the date. It's that simple. No guy that is excited to see you will be late on dates, especially more than 15 minutes late. I'm telling you, that's not how guys work. Second one, I don't care if his grandma choked on the pork chop or fell down the stairs. No excuse. Second one, cancels dates consistently. That means there's another girl that's better, that he thinks is better than you. So don't accept cancellations. If he cancels twice in a row, cancel. Break up with him, plain and simple. Third one, late reply. I don't give a fuck if he's the ambassador of the United Nations. No guy that takes a long time, 10 hours to respond to a text, likes you. It's that simple. I don't care what the excuse is. There's no excuse for consistently late replies.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces, one is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're gonna be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man, Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one will teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace, and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women on power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship, and this a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you could read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you could pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. I'm closing the channel.